Cooking with the Flow. Good morning, everyone. My name is Melis, and today I'm here to talk about my passion for cooking. I want to persuade you to start cooking today, as I strongly believe it is beneficial for the development of our life skills. I began my cooking journey when I was only 4 years old, but I only became aware of its influence on my life during quarantine. As I'm sure you can relate, the coronavirus lockdown heavily affected the human condition. For me, I was constantly bored, frustrated, and alone, so I searched for a solution. Then, I rediscovered cooking with the help of my sister. We tackled a challenging food every week during quarantine. As our very first project, we picked French macarons. We had heard about its high difficulty, and we were up for the challenge. High-spirited, we made our batter. Then we failed. The next day we tried again, and failed. So we researched our mistakes, and we found that 2 steps were wrong. The almond flour was not fine enough, and the batter had too many air bubbles in it. We had tried again and failed again. We had to choose to accept our failures and give up, or to keep attempting until we succeed. We chose the latter. On the 3rd day, we triumphed, and it was worth every whinge and whine from my sister. At the time, I saw it as a fun activity, but reflecting back on it now, it was more than that. Even though there are many recipes for French macarons online, I discovered the key ingredient: patience and perseverance. Anytime I feel discouraged, I remind myself of French macarons. I know if I keep trying, I will succeed. Quickly, cooking became the highlight of my lockdown. Every day, I woke up enthusiastically, looking forward for our next trial. For our final and most memorable week, we decided to tackle the well-known favorite, the pain au chocolat. We did not expect it to be as difficult as it turns out to be. To get to the bottom of our failures, my sister and I argued constantly, blaming each other, trying to figure out why our croissants were bread-like. However, all the bickering did not help. It threw us off track and lowered our morale. But I was not going to let that ruin the last week of this marathon. After ignoring each other for an hour, we quit our stubbornness and came together. This time, we communicated and took each other's ideas into consideration, and only then did we make progress. Our cooperation and teamwork made us achieve the perfect pain au chocolat by the end of the day. One thing you need to know about me is that I'm a competitive swimmer and the swimming captain at my school. The skills I've acquired over this time has translated into my swimming, like my persistent will to improve my butterfly, or my collaboration with my team during relays. If it was not for the fundamental skill that cooking gave me, I would not be so successful in my swimming. Although I left quarantine in the past, I took these life lessons to the future. You must be imaginative and strong-hearted. You mustn't try things that may not work. You must not let anyone define your limits because of where you come from. As the rat chef Remy from the film Ratatouille once said, your only limit is your soul. For example, imagine you have an egg in your right hand. A regular egg, right? Well, yes, but no. You see, think of this egg like your passion. Now show your egg to the person next to you and stop. Put this egg back in your pocket. This means that you sometimes show your passions to the world, but you're not living to your full extent. So instead of just showing your passion occasionally, you jump out your shell and have a proper crack at your passion. Now crack your egg and ask yourself the following question: what is really stopping me? Before ending, I would like to thank Miss Flo, my instructor and mentor, for everything, because she opened my eyes to a new way of cooking. I first met Miss Flo in year 1, and she has guided me ever since. Just recently, she even competed in a BBC TV show with Gordon Ramsay called Future Food Stars. In fact, Miss Flo reached the semi-final, and I am so proud of her for this achievement. Miss Flo is such a good role model because when she's in the kitchen, she takes responsibility and care of everything she does. Do you know why Miss Flo is such a good chef? Well, she literally goes with the flow, and her creativity is endless. In the future, I plan to go to a culinary school and perhaps earn a swimming scholarship by doing the best at everything I may do. Maybe you'll hear about me soon. My name is Melis. This is Cooking with a Flow. Thank you for listening.